This is the Peace Angel, so she's got her dart. We've got Angel Tone. This is Rosie, her crown of roses. Oh, we had to have one halo. This is Hail Mary. Titania, Queen of the Fairies. That's when I realised I needed a simpler design for the wing. And this is Caroline's trumpeter, Herald Angel. This is the Herald Angel. And this is our singing angel.
How long did it take you to make
the singer.
Each angel, Tracy?
Well, when we started with Titania, we did have people coming in and out of the gallery, so between me and Caroline it probably took us a couple of days. Then we decided we really needed to get a bit quicker. But when you're in the gallery, obviously you do have quite a lot of interruptions. When we went to 142 Gallery, when we went to Felix Studios and we were uninterrupted, I think it took us about 8 hours to do one. Then we got it down to about 6 or 7 hours. And then by the time we did the final one, I think we were suffering a bit of angel fatigue, but she was about 6 hours. So I think that's about as quick as you can get, really.
Absolutely.
But that was when we got everything really down to a fine art. Now, basically what happened was Caroline started off holding the mannequin on the floor with a big sheet of chicken wire. And by manipulating the mannequin, we managed to get the head in different positions, which left Caroline riding the mannequin while we did it, which was a little bit interesting.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Then we would cut away the excess wire, put the head on an easel. We had like a little skull cap with newspaper, so that we just plonked on the top of the easel, and then we started working around. But we realised it's very difficult for you each to work one side, because then it's just not even enough. So in the end, Caroline did all the arms and hands while I worked on the heads and hair. We both sort of worked on the bases. We had to then put the torsos and the bases together. We realised we could stitch. I realised from doing earlier ones that I could use the cummerbund to stitch the two bits together, and they're mostly double layered. Then I came up with an idea for the wings. So the end of the cummerbund here, around the waist, which has been tied, I've actually flipped them up. I've actually balanced the wings on the end of that, flipped it up, and that's given me my spine there. Then I've stitched the wings in. I've used quite heavy duty wire to hold the wings there. And this was quite good because we got to the end of each roll and I realised that where they obviously finish the end of a roll, you get almost like a wing shape. So I kept the ends of the roll to use for that. By the time we got a torso and a wing, we used about, the wire was about 4 metres. I reckon we used about 8 metres of wire on each one, so it's quite heavy on the wire. But then when I got to here, I realised I could do a trick by flipping my excess wing there and making the tail. So that was good because I learnt that after I'd done the first angel, Titania, because her wings took me ages, and I thought, no, I need an easier way of doing them and I need to make them longer, and I wanted to flip the ends out. So we did that. So in the end, I became the wingman. Caroline was one on hands and arms. To be fair, we both worked on the torso to get it completed and to stitch it all together. We both sort of, it took 2 of us to manipulate the 2 halves together. So it was a really interesting thing to do, and we definitely got more sophisticated as we went along.
Incredible teamwork, really, the detail.
It was, we needed to be a team, and I couldn't have done it without, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I'd obviously made the Victorian Ghost for my Halloween exhibition. And Caroline had helped me with that. So when you asked me about the Angel project, I thought I need to phone a friend because this is going to be quite a mammoth project, and I only have a window of about 2 to 3 weeks to do it in. So I thought I'm definitely going to need somebody else. But it was marvellous working with someone else because we both work really well together. We sort of chat away, chill out music. We can sort of, one person can say, yeah, we need to do that. Oh, can you help me with this bit? Yeah, I need you to lace this bit in. And we just work really well together, and obviously Caroline's an experienced sculptor as well, so between the 2 of us we worked out any problems that we had. But actually we were pretty okay, but each one does turn out to be very unique because it's a bit like anything. Once you start sculpting, each one is bound to be different. And you just have to go with your material. There's no good fighting it. You've got to go the way it presents itself to you. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them.
So 7 complete angels, and we can look forward to seeing these in Felixstowe High Street for Christmas. With thanks to the Lions, who've been absolutely brilliant to helping us with these.
Because we've now split up.
And Willie, obviously.
Because we've now split up and Caroline's off on a well-deserved holiday. She'd started one angel that's smaller for Suffolk Living's window, and I'm doing a bigger Art Nouveau type angel for Saxon Upholstery. So there will be one in their window. Let's just rescue your stuff from the dog.
Superb. Okay. Well, follow Visit Felixstowe for tips where the angels might be, and we'll start the angel trail sometime towards the end of November. Thanks very much, Tracy.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.